Good evening, class. My name is Sage Mundell, and I would like to go over how plastic pollution has reached crisis levels. Plastic pollution has become a global crisis, with the equivalent of a garbage truck's worth of plastic being dumped into the ocean every minute. Images of seabirds entangled in plastic rings, beaches blanketed in debris, and microscopic particles infiltrating our food chain paint a grim picture of the scale of the problem. This pervasive pollution threatens ecosystems, human health, and the very stability of our planet. Understanding the factors that have propelled plastic pollution to such critical levels is paramount for developing effective solutions and mitigating its devastating impact. This speech will explore the three key reasons behind the surge in plastic pollution: the exponential growth in plastic production, the lack of proper waste management infrastructure, and the persistence and durability of plastic in the environment. By examining these interconnected factors, we can gain a deeper understanding of this pressing environmental issue and work towards a more sustainable future. The exponential growth in plastic pollution has fueled the plastic pollution crisis. The sheer volume of plastic being produced globally is a primary driver of the pollution crisis since its widespread adoption in the mid 20th century. Plastic production has skyrocketed. According to the Plastic Pollution Coalition from the source 2019, global plastic production has increased dramatically from a mere 2 million tons in 1950 to over 350 million tons today. This exponential growth is largely attributable to the unique properties of plastic. Its low cost, versatility, and durability have made it ubiquitous in countless applications. A significant contributor to this growth is its rise of single-use and disposable plastic products. These items designed for immediate disposal after a single use, including plastic bags, bottles, food wrappers, and straws. Their inconvenience has fueled a culture of disposability, leading to a massive influx of plastic waste that overwhelms existing waste management systems sourced from Environmental Protection Agency. Furthermore, developing countries with rapid growing economies have seen some of the sharpest increase in plastic consumption and waste. As populations urbanize and consumption patterns shift, the demand for packaged goods and convenience products has risen. While these countries strive to improve their management infrastructure, the rapid pace of plastic consumption often outstrips the capacity to effectively manage the return waste streams. Despite widespread use of plastic, many regions lack the necessary infrastructure to effectively manage its disposal. The inadequacy is particularly pronounced in developing countries where resources and systems for proper collection, recycling, and disposal of plastic waste are often limited. A source from the United Nations Environment Programs. The absence of comprehensive waste management programs leads to a significant amount of plastic leaking into the environment. In regions with limited waste management capabilities, illegal dumping and improper disposal of plastic waste are common practices. Open landfills, overflowing waste collection sites, and direct dumping into waterways contribute directly to accumulation of plastic in terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems. Furthermore, the high cost of recycling and lack of economic incentives have hindered the development of effective plastic waste management solutions globally. Recycling processes can be economically expensive, and the demand for recycled plastic is often limited, making it less economically attractive than producing virgin plastic. Without strong economic incentives and government policies that promote recycling, the vast majority of plastic waste ends up in landfill. One of the defining characteristics of plastic is its durability. It is also one of the main reasons it poses such a significant environmental threat. Plastic takes hundreds of years, if not longer, to break down, sourced from the Center for Biological Diversity. The longevity also it accumulates to the environment at an alarming rate. As the plastic degrades, it breaks down into smaller fragments known as microplastics. These tiny plastic particles, which are less than 5 millimeters in diameter, are particularly problematic. They can enter the food chain, being ingested by marine organisms and subsequently consumed by larger animals, including humans. Sourced from environmental health perspectives, the ability of plastic to travel long distances through oceans and currents further exacerbates the global distribution of plastic pollution. Plastic debris can be transported across oceans, accumulating in remote areas, impacting ecosystems from the source. The transboundary nature of plastic pollution highlights the urgent need for international cooperation and concentrated efforts to address the problem at its root. For furthermore, areas with high currents and the gyres trapped to the plastic waste forming giant garbage patch like the Pacific Garbage Patch from the source National Geographic. Conclusion: the plastic pollution crisis has reached unprecedented levels, driven by a complex interplay of factors that have allowed plastic waste to accumulate at an alarming rate. Addressing the crisis will require a comprehensive, multifaceted, and global effort among governments. Ultimately, solving the plastic pollution demands a fundamental shift in the way we produce, consume, and dispose. Thank you so much.